Arnav, let's imagine we're floating on a wet rock, spinning at 1600 kilometers per hour, orbiting a giant fireball
Yeah.
in a galaxy of 400 billion stars.
And yet the most alien thing that I've ever seen is pineapple on pizza.
You mean pizza?
Pizza. Happy?
Yeah, pizza.
Okay. So the point is, where is everybody? Like that's a question, right? Where is everybody?
Exactly. This is the Fermi Paradox. With literally billions of stars and potentially trillions of habitable planets, we should be now drowning in alien WhatsApp messages, but all we hear is radio silence.
Yeah, the silence is deafening, right?
Yeah.
But let's break this down, okay? Fine.
Okay.
The observable universe is around 90 billion light years across, and we've got at least 100 billion galaxies, and each of them has like 100 to 1,000 stars.
100 to 1,000 billion
Oh,
stars.
so yeah, 100,000 billion stars
Yeah.
each. So, and that basically says that if that many stars are there, then planets are very common.
Yeah. And we now know that planets are common, like you said.
Yeah.
Every time we look through a telescope, we find even more planets. And exoplanets are basically like the cosmic version of street dogs in India. They're
just
everywhere. And most of them are minding their own business.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
So then, based on what you just said, statistically speaking, there has to be some sort of intelligent life out there, man. Like, come on, right? Unless the universe is doing some like the prank where the scam that teachers do when they say you'll have group work and then they just say they just make you work alone and they leave you to suffer alone.
Suffer alone.
Yeah.
Basically, if intelligent life evolved on even a tiny percentage of those habitable planets, say 0.1 or even 0.01%,
Yeah, a very small amount.
we'd still expect millions of civilizations in the Milky Way. And yet, no alien Instagram DMs, no traffic in space, right?
Yeah, that brings us to the core question. There are so many opportunities for life to exist. Like, as I said earlier, where is everyone? Like, where are all the aliens? Where are all the extraterrestrials? Where is my ET phone home?
See,
That is the
this
first
is
paradox.
basically the Fermi paradox.
Yeah.
It was first posed by physicist Enrico Fermi, who basically looked up at the stars and said, "Wait, where are all the aliens?" And he said this like over lunch or something. I don't know the exact story, but this is a classic existential crisis timing, right?
And that's where the problem is, right? Like, even if ancient civilizations exist in other galaxies, okay?
Yeah.
We're probably never going to know because the universe is expanding faster than the speed of light and stuff beyond our local galactic group, it's being pulled away so quickly that light can't bridge the gap because it's going faster than the speed of light. So it just becomes, it's a worsening problem, like, because we can't travel faster than the speed of light.
Because you can't travel faster than the speed of light, even if we built spaceships that were like extremely fast, like say,
let's say they were
even,
at the speed of
even
light.
at light speed,
Yeah.
we're still looking at billions of years of travel and we still wouldn't reach the edge of the observable universe.
Yeah, we can't reach beyond.
Yeah, not even Elon Musk's fan base could defend that amount of wait time. Like, just imagine.
Nice one. So let's narrow it down, okay? Forget the entire universe. Okay, let's think small. No big dreams, okay?
Forgotten.
Let's just look at our own chota beam, kind of chota Milky Way, okay? 400 billion stars. Out of those, 20 billion are like our sun. They're like the yellow, like this type, this size kind of thing, like our sun. They're like, schematically speaking, they're like our sun. And out of those 20 billion, 1 in 5 of them, so around 4 billion of those, probably has Earth-sized planets in the habitable zone. So like in the Goldilocks zone where everything's perfect temperature, perfect for life to exist. Everything's chill, it's calm. Okay.
Yeah. And that's about 4 billion potentially Earth-like planets.
Yeah.
And even if a tiny percentage of them had intelligent life,
Yeah.
I mean, we should have seen it by now, right?
Yeah, like exactly right. Like that's exactly the point where we should be seeing someone by now, right? And let's assume even if one of those ancient, so like ancient or whatever, let's assume they're not ancient, let's assume they're new. No, that's not the point. Point is, let's assume one of those alien civilizations developed interstellar travel a few million years ago. They've had a lot of time, like plenty, more than enough to colonize the entire galaxy. Because humans have been around for like 250,000 years. That's 250,000 years. That's nothing compared to millions of years or the millions of years that dinosaurs have lived on Earth.
Yeah, that brings us full circle
Yeah.
back to the original question. Where are they?
Yeah.
But I also think that, even if you had like a million years of time, traveling billions of or
Light years.
not even billions, even millions of light years, or even light years in general, is such a tedious process. Because,
Phenomenal task to overcome.
yeah, because you can't harness the energy of stars such that they can power you at light speed. And B,
Yeah.
if you have to set up refueling,
Darwin sphere.
if you have to set up refueling stations on other planets,
Yeah.
you still take a lot of time to go, and then you also have to have that time to develop those systems on those other planets other than yours.
Yeah, so like you need a prerequisite fuel system to reach one planet, and then like bases, like moon bases, like how
Yeah.
we need to like create a moon base to land
go
on the
to
moon
Mars.
multiple times. Yeah, and to go to Mars and beyond like that. So maybe it's just filters. That's why maybe we can't.
Yeah,
Do
it's a
what we
great
are.
filter theory,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So like basically either something prevents life from developing early or basically from advancing too far. It's like a rock wall, like you hit the wall and you can't go further basically. So like either we're lucky survivors or we're just doomed and just haven't hit that wall yet.
Yeah, so that's option one. The filter is behind us.
Okay, fine.
Maybe complex life is actually insanely rare, and basically there's this term called abiogenesis. I don't
A
know.
biogenesis?
Abiogenesis, whatever
Whatever.
it is.
The point is that's the thing.
Yeah, it's the process where life springs from non-life.
Yeah.
Could be the most improbable fluke in the cosmos, but we also have this theory in biology that says every cell arises from pre-existing cells. So how did the first cell even come into existence?
Yeah, exactly. The chicken and the egg scenario.
Yeah.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? That's the entire another like problem, right? Like maybe Earth is that one lottery ticket that hit the jackpot, right? 777 recurring.
Yeah,
Like that kind of a low probability of
Las Vegas luck.
yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
now the thing is another problem arises is that earlier, a long time ago, billions of years ago, the universe was too chaotic, too hostile for life. Until recently, we wasn't like a billion years ago.
Yeah, the universe is like damn old.
Yeah, 13.8 billion
Yeah.
is like the so-called standard accepted standard. Supernovas were everywhere. Supernovae or supernovas, both are acceptable. Yeah. They both were
Okay.
supernovae were everywhere. Gamma ray bursts were everywhere. Cosmic death laser. They were cosmic death lasers everywhere. Basically, it's a bit too hostile for evolution. Like
They're not exactly a very cozy
place,
environment,
yeah.
no?
A bit hard for hibernating.
Yeah.
bears,
So in
like
that case, we might be early.
yeah.
Like showing up to a party before the host has even showered. Maybe
Yeah, a bit
intelligent life just hasn't had that much time to develop elsewhere yet.
And there's a fourth option. Option 2. The filter's ahead of us. We've not crossed it.
Yeah.
We're yet to hit the wall, basically.
Yeah, this one's like, it's fun. And by fun, I mean like horrifying.
Wow.
What if what if every intelligent civilization in our universe reaches
Or in the multiverse.
multiverse?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
It reaches, I haven't seen that one.
I know.
It reaches a point where it invents tech so powerful, it basically wipes itself out.
It's like, hey, let's build an AI that runs everything. 5 minutes later, the Earth is a toaster. It's toasting. The AI is toasting humans in a toaster.
Yeah, just like that stupid Mission Impossible, the last movie.
I hope you watched that at least.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
create that stupid virus. It's going to
Yeah.
like destroy everything by triggering a nuclear war and everything, bro.
Yeah, thankfully, we have Tom Cruise to save us,
I mean,
but he's becoming a bit old.
Mission Impossible is over. Basically, Ethan Hunt is retired.
No, I think there's one more, right?
No,
No,
this
it's
was the
over?
last one.
Oh,
Ethan Hunt is retired.
okay. But Tom Cruise is there.
Tom Cruise is there.
He's a bit old, but I think he can do the job. Maybe, hopefully. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
So maybe we can develop nanobots. And
Nanobots like the Superman movie, which you've not watched and I've watched twice. But yeah,
okay.
basically
Yeah.
you should start watching a few more movies, or I should reduce it a bit.
Basically,
One of them.
we can try to develop nanobots that turn everything into grey goo, or nuclear war, or nuclear collapse. Basically,
No.
cosmic Darwin awards. How would you like that?
Yeah, no. So let's pass on that. Hard pass. Okay. So there's another theory. There's like a hyper advanced type 3 civilization where, just to give context, we are at like a type 0.7, kind of like where type 0 is just beginning and type 1 is like where it harnesses the power of its sun.
No. Type 1 is where it harnesses the power
Of the entire planet.
of your own planet.
Okay.
Type 2 is where you can harness
Power
the
of
whole
the
power of the sun.
sun.
And then
Ah.
type 3 is the one
Entire
that can
galaxy. Full.
control its entire galaxy, and basically a type 3 civilization can monitor everyone. As soon as a species gets too advanced, it's just
Zap. No warnings. Death. Just game over. Thanks for playing.
exactly my point.
So yeah, I mean,
Honestly, I wouldn't blame them. Okay, if Earth is a trailer for intelligent life, the movie probably sucks.
hey. Humans are not that bad. They're bad, but they're not that
They're
bad.
bad. To say humans are bad. Some
Like-
very controversial statements you're making.
Yeah, because they destroy. We destroy.
Okay. Leave that.
We destroy the
But
planet.
Let's
Yeah.
just say that that's not the case.
Okay, fine. Maybe aliens are out there, but they're hiding. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the zoo hypothesis, basically. We are in some kind of cosmic nature reserve. And aliens are the quiet observers. So, like, they're waiting for us to evolve past our tribal warfare, our TikTok, our Instagram reels, our YouTube shorts. All our time pass that way.
But what if they're just not interested? Like, imagine a civilization that's like 1 billion years old.
They're too bored for everything. Like, they're just done with it.
Yeah, they're done. They're done with like,
We are too trivial of a question for them.
yeah, we're like ants to them.
Hmm.
It's cute, but irrelevant.
I
Like,
mean, no one thinks ants are cute, but
okay, basically, you wouldn't go down to the park to have a chat with some bacteria in a pond, right?
fair.
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe we're not broadcasting anything worth hearing either. Like we always like our Voyager space mission or whatever. These like satellites they keep broadcasting radio messages or whatever to aliens. So that maybe the thing is that we're not broadcasting anything worth hearing. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
random, useless stuff to them.
Yeah.
Maybe our most powerful signals like TV or radio. They just reach like a dozen light years, I think, and they're weak by the time they get there. So it's like a compounding effect. Like the more they go and even in the vacuum of space,
Yeah.
it's just so weak that doesn't even reach. And even if it reaches, it's kind of weak, and the distance is a few dozen light years compared to 1 billion that we need.
Yeah, basically, like I recently saw a video where it actually showed that energy is not conserved. Energy is conserved within like
An
a
isolated
certain-
system.
Yeah, an isolated system and within a certain period of space and time. But once you try to get past that,
Yeah.
it starts, your total energy starts decreasing and it is not conserved. So even if that light beam, you boom it across, like a million light years later, the signal will be so weak that it's probably untraceable, right?
Yeah, exactly. And even if you wanted it to be traceable, then the power output required for that is simply not possible in this day and age for us.
Yeah, so unless aliens are close and super into like 1990s sitcoms, they're not even picking up our existence.
And when you mean 1990s sitcoms, you mean your type of sitcoms, like the old stuff, like the old
Okay.
Dadaji stuff.
Okay, you don't need to go there, but
Fine.
even if they did, there's the possibility that intelligent life tends to isolate.
So as in you're saying it's like an introverted shy, as in like maybe once a civilization reaches a level, like certain level of advancement, it becomes like inward looking or introvert. Think like virtual reality, okay, where digital consciousness, simulated utopias. Basically, like why explore space when you can upload your mind into Minecraft, like a Minecraft movie where Steve goes into Minecraft and just stays there forever. It's like perfect for him. Where I've watched it, obviously he's not watched it. You get the idea. Yeah.
Or maybe they're just scared.
Okay. Possible. Everything's possible.
I mean, if you think about it from that point of view, the universe could be full of predators. Either you stay quiet or you risk becoming someone else's food. Right?
So let's go full dark mode for a second, okay? Like not incognito, I mean like pessimistic. What if we really are alone? Okay, what if we are like alone in the entire universe / multiverse / whatever?
Yeah, I mean, statistically, that would be wild.
Highly improbable, but like also possible.
But scientifically, it's still possible. But just think about it. No signals, no signs, no structures in space. It's just us.
Just humans and like other animals, but yeah,
Yeah.
just Earth.
That puts a weird weight on our shoulders, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we're the only intelligent life in this whole universe.
And it's not even about intelligence, like we're the only living things, like
Yeah.
in the entire universe, like we have some sort of a great power comes with great power comes great responsibility. Spider-Man, yeah. Okay, he's watched that, so it's fine. That's an important movie to watch. So yeah, basically, we have a lot of responsibility where survival isn't just about us.
Yeah, to put it in like,
English
Shakespearean plus physics terms, it's like,
Plus English actually.
yeah, plus like higher level, I don't know what, super literary English. It's about preserving the only known flame of consciousness in 13.8 billion years of cosmic darkness.
And we have no pressure, right? It's all chill, like just not gonna blow ourselves up. We just have to invent interstellar travel, like hopefully at the speed of light, and then spread life throughout the universe over a course of millions, if not billions of years before the Earth smashes into the sun and before the heat death of the universe. Very, very chill.
Yeah, maybe that's our real purpose. Not to find aliens, but to become maybe the first type 3 civilization. Spread life to every corner before that heat death that you spoke about.
Yeah. Because the thing is, the universe is too silent, it's too beautiful, it's too weird not to be experienced by someone, right? It's like a cute, beautiful quote of like, again, Shakespeare. It's too much, it's too nice to not be experienced by someone.
Yeah, so whether we're alone or not, I mean, I think we owe it to life to survive. To go interstellar, to not give up.
Yeah, and in the meantime, maybe we just keep sending out radio waves. Maybe like hopefully in one day, someone or something like maybe it's a hyper intelligent AI also. Maybe that will answer.
Let's hope.